My 6-year-old son wants me dead. It started 6 months ago when I told Andrew to put away his Legos. He looked at me with a blank face and said, if I had a match, I'd light it. I just laughed, thinking he'd watched too many cartoons. Let's not say that, buddy, I told him. He just stared at me for half a minute before he went to the backyard to play without saying anything. The next morning, I was making pancakes when he came into the kitchen. You know, if I took one of those knives, I could stab you in your sleep. I got chills all over. I asked him where he'd heard that, and he just shrugged. I'm just super smart. A few days later, he was playing in the front yard while I was on the roof repairing the gutters. You could slip and fall and break your head. He played around with the ladder a bit before I got down and put him in timeout. Andrew had tried to run me over with his bike earlier the next day. When I called him on it, Andrew just called it an accident. He had to be learning about this somewhere, so I looked at his tablet. When I searched it, I found YouTube videos on how to get away with various accidents. Search history that made me almost faint. Things like, how do you make someone hurt themselves? Is blood easy to clean? How to start a fire without getting caught? Can a kid go to jail for hurting their parents? When I asked my son about it the next day, he looked at the tablet and then back at me. It doesn't matter. I know things, he said calmly. I locked my bedroom door that night and hid anything that could be used as a weapon. I called my best friend over because I needed another adult to believe me. The minute he walked in, though, Andrew turned back into the normal little boy he'd been. My best friend turned to me in disbelief. Are you sure you're okay, man? He seems good. I think you're drinking too much caffeine. I wanted to punch something, but Andrew was just standing in the corner with this sly grin. After my best friend left, Andrew just stared into my eyes. Everyone thinks you're crazy. He was right. I made a therapy appointment for the both of us, but they couldn't get us in until 2 weeks from now. Every day, Andrew got more and more insane. One day, Andrew pulled an electric cord and tried to shock me with it. He'd play around with pills and slip them into my drinks when he thought I wasn't paying attention. I stopped drinking around my own son. The next morning, Andrew showed up in the bathroom while I was shaving. He looked at me in the mirror and grinned. When I asked what he wanted, he just said, I was thinking how easy it would be for me to push you and cause you to miss your beard. I looked at him in horror. Then he pushed me hard enough I gave myself a deep cut. He could see I was shaking and it made him happy. Then one night, I woke up in the middle of the night. I don't know what woke me up, but I did. When I opened my eyes there, Andrew was staring at me. My door had been locked and I have no idea how he got in. I turned on the lamp near my bed and saw he had a lighter. He didn't move when the light came on. Instead, just kept staring at me. I said his name and my voice shook. I just wanted to see if you were really asleep, he said, still playing with the lighter. I asked him why he had the lighter and he said, I was just going to test how fast this blanket would catch on fire to see if you'd wake up. I shook as I reached for him and I could smell the lighter fluid. I managed to pull him close and wrestle the lighter out of his hands. You need to stop this, Andrew, I said. He twists away and just says, you're going to go to sleep sometime. You can't watch me all the time. He walked out of the room. I ended up keeping the lights on and staying awake all night. The next day, I went through the tablet again and found messages I'd missed beforehand. His grandmother had been pushing Andrew to act ever since my late wife's life insurance policy kicked in. Messages like, your daddy killed your mommy and daddy should be punished. All the way to the latest message, grandma thinks you're her special boy if you hurt your daddy for me. I got Andrew into emergency therapy and called the cops on my mother-in-law. Andrew's doing better now, but even after 3 months, I still look at him and wonder what he's really thinking.